It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll take that. 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Back to Taylor on 1st down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 500 hit 6-6. And they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 42. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 19. Go.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Nifty move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Panther Street. Get up. 18 Cardinal. 18.
1st and 10. Taylor down.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Pack the stick, cut 19. Ready, ready?
Off the play fake, Daniels. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack, down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
19, 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he will find his man on the outside. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. 14. Commanders, nothing. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80.
So, it's anything. I just sent a picture.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I said that to one group chat.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. On 4th down, here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
It's a gain of 6. And the Washington first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they get on
just
top
posted
of
my
you.
group chat. That's all I did. Post the picture. My Hit Dice group chat. All them boy, my niggas from Texas. So I sent to my group chat. My boys in Texas.
2nd and 10.
My Hit Dice group chat. I just sent the picture. You can send random pictures all day. I just sent the picture.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 42. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Like,
that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know,
posting it, my shout out to my girl, like posting it in my story or something like that.
Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there, about to break a big one.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Ready.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Daniels. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Panther 11. Ready. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneers. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Daniels looking to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in the hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Second down and 6 now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't, but for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Commanders first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Commanders.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Let's go.
Now Daniels. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to forward. Screen passes like that and take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
23 yards, the final tally.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
50 Bobcat. Hurt.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Rig. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
19, 19.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. And the slot man goes in motion left.
79 Broncos.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will get him one closer. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
They're on the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to put a drive together.
10, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Seven Pirates.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
Open man is Chase, complete.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Here we go. Set.
Well, they go play action. Daniels. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
Daniels pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT to the 43, second down.
give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw.
To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Commanders' 31-yard line.
19 Lions. Get it. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have regained the lead.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Daniel's going to keep it.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Well, he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play, because remember, they had a pick-6 on the other side, and now they get a pick-6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick-6 from earlier in this game.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Loss of 2 yards.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Tag! Cougar 19! Steady!
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Daniels.
Now he's going to step up and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that 1st down run.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Jamar Chase.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. That is caught. McMillan with it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw.
They'll find McMillan here.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Room here to run. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Falcons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Falcons 31, Commanders 22.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
That's taken in. Isaiah Bond.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Now a run here off the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He will find his man Chase complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
And the Washington first down. A gain of 22 yards.
To throw is Daniels.
And the Commanders first down.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Now he'll take this and run.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
At the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Falcons have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
22.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't.
Touchdown, Washington. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
39. Commanders 29.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 97 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
18 card, 70 symbol, 19 lock, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,